Thank you for buying our company Photo USA's products. Here are the greatest congratulations to you. Now you own mini heating press, the best and most convenient heat transfer machine on the market. Now, I would like to introduce you the structure and the whole process of making photo mug with our machine. The whole machine is divided into two parts. The first part is called Operation Center. The second part is called the heating area. Now, let's go to some small elements of the Part 1 Operation Center. This is the switch, the fuse, the digital manipulation board, and I would like to call it digital board for short. This is the connecting faucet. Now let's go to Part 2, the heating area. This is the pressure handle, the screw pressure adjustment. Now let's take a closer look to the digital board. From the left to the right, we can see the minus, the mode, plus, and executive key, and this is the indicative light. Now, we would like to show you how to use our mini heating press to make photo mugs. Before it starts, we need to preset the corresponding temperature and timing for the mug that is going to be shaped. Switch on, and you will see some figures are shown on the digital board. That is the present temperature. Press the mode key once, and you will see the middle indicative light are turning red. Press the plus or minus key to set the initial heating temperature. Here for the mug, we would like to set it for 350 Fahrenheit. Press the mode key for the second time, and you will see the first and the second light are turning red. Same as the temperature setting, set the highest heating temperature. We would like to set it to 365 Fahrenheit for the mug. Now, press the mode key for the third time. You will see the second and the third indicative light are turning red. Same as the temperature setting, set the proper heating time. Here for mug, we would like to set it to 15 seconds. Press the mode key for the last time, and you will see all the lights will turn off. And it means the machine stands by to work. Now, after our setting the temperature and time, it will take about 1 or 2 minutes for the machine to achieve the preset initial heating temperature. During the waiting interval, we can do some preparation work about the mug. I would like to introduce you some of the elements. Coating mug. This is different from the normal mugs you could see in the supermarket. Injected paper, where you have already printed colorful pictures with our sublimation ink. Adhesive tape, which is specially made to stand high temperature during the sublimation heating. Now, please put the injected paper on the surface of the mug and fasten it with our special adhesive tape. You have finished. When the machine achieved initial heating temperature, you will hear a hink sound, which reminds you may put the mug into it. It will turn into constant temperature status automatically. Now, pull up the handle, and you will see the heater is open. Put in the mug we have prepared beforehand, and close the handle. Before you close the handle, Make sure you have adjusted the pressure by the screw. And press the executive T. Now we will wait to the temperature to achieve 365 Fahrenheit. When the machine achieves the highest temperature, which is 365 Fahrenheit, that is 180 centigrade, it will count down 15 seconds. And after 15 seconds, you will hear a long warning sound, reminding you should take out the mug. Now please take out the mug. To make sure you have transferred the image to the mug successfully, please look at the rim first. If your job is okay, just rip it off. Now congratulations, you have done a wonderful photo mug. Congratulations! You now own Mini Plate Heating Press, the most fashionable and practical heat transfer printer on the market. It is the perfect combination of both attractive appearance and high practicality. By using this mini plate press, you can make all kinds of photo plates as gifts or souvenirs by your own. Before you use this machine, please make sure that you have read the manual very carefully and know all about the structure. Now let's introduce you the components of this machine. You will see the power and the fuse. And here it is the digital manipulation board. I will call it digital board for short. Here is the swiveling pressure adjustment. This is the handle. This is the plate heater. And this is the silicon board. Now you will see the plate heater is magnetic to the fluid. It is very easy for you to handle. Now let's take a closer look to this digital board. As you have seen, there are 4 keys and 3 lights on the board. And the 4 keys, they are respectively minus key, mode key, plus key, and executive key. And you can also see a row of indicative light on the right. They show temperature, set, and time. The board is the control center who controls the whole machine's temperature and time. After you have some knowledge about the structure, you should do some other basic preparation work before the using. Now the first step is to adjust the pressure. Turn away the machine and put the plate on the silicon board and turn back the machine. You can use the handle and swiveling pressure adjustment to adjust the pressure. You can try it forth and back to get the most proper pressure. After you have get the proper pressure, we can go to the second step, that is to set the temperature and time on the digital board. Now let's take a closer look to the digital board again. Switch on, and you will see there are some figures shown on the board after 3 seconds. You can press the mode key once and see the middle indicative light turning red. Press the plus or minus key to set the initial heating temperature Here we would like to set initial temperature to 230 Fahrenheit. And you can press the mode key for the second time. You will see the first and second lights turning red. You can set the same as the temperature setting. Set the highest heating temperature. Here we would like to set the highest temperature to 330 Fahrenheit. Press the mode key for the third time. You can see the second and the third lights turning red. The same as the forward setting, set the proper heating time. Here we would like to set 45 seconds. Okay, press the mode key for the fourth time. You will see all of the three lights turning off. The machine stands by to work. Here is a precaution. You'd better preheat the plate before you do the sublimation. Otherwise, the plate will probably break up by the sudden change of the temperature in the environment. There are several heating ways to choose. To put the plate into the microwave oven or to put it into the hot water. You may also think about some other ways to preheat the plate. Now let's come to the third part of the preparation. Here you will see some elements on the table. They are the adhesive tape, the injected paper, and this is the plate, the coating plate, which you cannot see in the normal market. The injected paper are printed by sublimation ink. Now you can put the paper onto the plate and use the adhesive tape. The special tape can stand high temperature during the sublimation. After you finish it, you have done all the preparation work. After you have finished all the preparation work, now you can put the plate on the silicone board and pull down the handle. When the temperature achieves initial heating temperature, it will give out a short hing sound and turn into constant temperature status automatically. At this time, you can press the executive key again. When the machine achieves the highest temperature, it will last for about 45 seconds. And after this 45 seconds, you will hear a long hing sound when the machine finishes the sublimation. You can pull up the handle and turn off the power. And take out the plate. Rip off the paper on it. Be careful of the heat. And you have finished. Thank you for buying our company Photo USA's products. Here are the greatest congratulations to you. Now you own 4-in-1 multifunctional heating press. We would like to call it 4-in-1 MHP for short. It is the best and most advanced electromagnetic heat transfer printer on the market. Now I would like to introduce you the structure and the whole process of making photo tile and t-shirt, photo plate, photo cap and photo mug with our MHP machine. Our 4-in-1 MHP machine consists of 4 parts. They are the tile press, the mug press, the plate press, and the cap press. Now, I would like to introduce you how to use the tile heat press. By using the tile heat press, you may transfer colorful logo, human image, and scenery picture onto the tiles, mousepad, puzzles, and ornaments, and so on. Especially well for making medals, proxy certificates, advertisements, special shop brand, souvenir cards, gravestones image, and individual t-shirts. Next, we would like to introduce you the structure of the machine. Switch, fuse, the digital manipulation board, which I will call digital board for short, the connecting faucet, the swiveling pressure judgment, the pressure handle, the heat board, the silicon board. Please turn it round. Now as you see, these are fruits, and the black part are magnetic, which will make the placement much more easier. Before the sublimation transfer, we need to preset the corresponding temperature and timing. Now, let's take a closer look to the digital board. From the left to the right, we can see the minus, the mode, the plus, and executive key. Now we will show you how to set the temperature and timing. Switch on. Press the mode key once, and you will see the middle indicative light turning red. Press the plus or minus key to set the initial heating temperature. And take the metal board for example. Here, we would like to set the initial heating temperature to 365 Fahrenheit, that is 185 centigrade. Press the mode key for the second time. See the first and second indicative lights turning red. The same as temperature setting, set the highest heating temperature. Here we would like to set the highest heating temperature to 385 Fahrenheit, that is 196 centigrade. Press the mode key for the third time. You will see the second and third lights turning red. The same as temperature setting, set the proper heating timing. Here we would like to set the timing is 40 seconds. Press the mode key for the last time. The machine stands by to work, and you will see all the indicative lights are turned off. There is an important preparation work we should do to adjust the pressure. Before the heating, put the flat object onto the silicon board. Make sure you have turned off the machine, and use the swiveling pressure adjustment to get the most proper pressure. Maybe you need to adjust back and forth before you get the right pressure. After our setting the temperature and timing, it will take you several minutes to achieve the initial heating temperature. During the waiting interval, we would like to do some introduction to the heating material. This is the metal board. It is different from the normal board you can see in the market. Injected paper, where you have already printed colorful pictures on it. Adhesive tape. It was specially made to stand high temperature in the sublimation heating. Now, please adhere the picture to the metal board. and rip off the paper. As you have seen, you have done it successfully tiled. Next, we will show you how to use the plate heat press to make photo plate. Before we do the sublimation transform, we need to do some replacement work. Pull out the power pin and take off the heat board of the tile heat press, but remain the silicone board of the tile heat press. Now I would like to introduce you the structure of the plate heater. There are two protruding points on the plate heater, and pull it directly to the two roots on the tile heat board. And the magnetic force will make the accessory and the body adhesive firmly. Attach the power pin to the faucet in the inner side of the digital board. You have finished the replacement work. There is another preparation job we need to do, adjusting the pressure. It is important for every sublimation. Put the plate on the silicone board and use the swiveling pressure adjustment and the pressure handle to get the most proper pressure. You may try again and again. After you have get the most proper pressure, you may switch on. And you can set the corresponding temperature and time. It is the same as the previous tile time setting and temperature setting. And here we would like to set it. The initial heating temperature is 330 Fahrenheit, and the highest heating temperature is 340 Fahrenheit, which is 171 centigrade. And we would like to set the time is 40 seconds. The plate can be put on the silicone board and be heated. Otherwise, it may cause a sudden breakup of the plate. Now we can see when the machine achieves initial heating temperature, it will give out a heat sound, which reminds you may put the prepared object onto the silicone board. Now you may take out the plate and put the sublimation paper on it with our specially made adhesive tape. Now you can hear a soft hing sound, which reminds you you can put the plate onto the silicone board and pull down the handle. Press the executive key. When the machine achieves the highest heating temperature, it will give out a long sound when it reaches the end of 40 seconds. Which reminds you you have to get out of the plate. Otherwise, it will be overburned. But when you take out of the plate, be careful of the heat. Okay, the plate has been done. Switch off and take out the plate. Pull out the handle. Rip off the paper and you will see a beautiful picture has been transformed to the plate. In the following time, we will introduce you how to use cap heat press to make beautiful cap of yourself. But before we do the sublimation work, we should do the replacement. The replacement is almost the same as previous replacement work. But here you should pay attention. You should loosen the 4 screws in the first and third rows in the bottom and take out the silicone board. And replace the cap heat press on it. Differently, the cap heat press needs more space because the 2 parts of the accessory are both curving. Attach the power pin to the faucet and then adjust the pressure by using the squiffling pressure adjustment. Now we would like to introduce you some materials about the cap we are going to shape. This is the cap which you can see in the normal market. This is the injected paper. A logo, we are going to pull it on the cap. The paper should be adhered to the cap with our specially made adhesive tape. And put the cap on the press. When you're sure you have got a proper pressure, you may pull up the handle and take out the cap. Then you can preset the corresponding temperature and timing. Switch on. Here we would like to set the initial heating temperature to 365 Fahrenheit and the highest heating temperature to 375 Fahrenheit. The time is 25 seconds. Now we can wait to the temperature to get the initial heating temperature. When the machine has achieved 365 Fahrenheit, it will give out a shutting sound, which reminds you may ready to the sublimation transfer. And please turn back the handle. And pull down. Press the executive key. When it reaches 375 Fahrenheit, it will last for 25 seconds. At the end of the 25 seconds, it will give out a long sound, which reminds you can take out of the cap. Okay, switch off and take out of the hat. Be careful of the heat. Rip off the paper and you can see the logo has already transformed to the cap. At last, we would like to introduce the mug heat press, the most important accessory in 4-in-1 MHP. Before we do the sublimation transfer, we would like to do the replacement work. It is very easy. What you have to do is to attach the power pin in the faucet. Before we do the sublimation, we would like to introduce you the mug and the transfer material. The coating mug, which you cannot see in the normal market. The inkjetted paper, where you have already printed colorful picture on it. Adhesive tape, which is specially made to stand high temperature during the sublimation heating. And now, please put the inkjetted paper on the surface of the mug with our adhesive tape. And put it into the heater. Now please adjust the pressure. Pay attention, the structure adjustment is different. This is a screw. Before the sublimation begins, we need to preset the corresponding temperature and timing. Now switch on and press the mode key and the plus and minus key to set the initial heating temperature and the highest heating temperature. After all temperature and timing are set, we can wait until it gets the initial heating temperature. When the temperature has achieved initial heating temperature, you will hear a short hing sound, which means it is already for the mug sublimation heating. Put the mug into the heater and close the handle. Press the executive key. And then we will wait until we get the highest heating temperature. When the machine has reached the highest heating temperature, it will last for 15 seconds. At the end of 15 seconds, you will hear a long sound. And please switch off and take out the mug. You may look at the rim of the mug first to make sure you have get a good quality. If that is okay, rip it off.